Idiots. Well, I'm not surprised though. All these freaking exiles and raids and Cobra Kai. What the? I'm trying. I was mortaring one of them, and he just disappears right in the middle of my mortar. Right in the middle of my mortar strike. Never seen anything like that before.
Activation protocol initiated. Please proceed through the lifts to the bridge.
Dang it. Sweet. So obviously he was right there, but my explosive surge just didn't hit him. Guess there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, how close would I have had to been for that to work? I mean, he had to have been close enough to dummy. Stupid. Everybody's on the wrong side. You'd think all these Cobra Kai and Rain and Exiles. He says, "Oh right, like it's our fault." It's like, dude, it is your fault. Like you, how many Exiles are in this group? 2? 2 Exiles. How many? 2 Rain. Cobra Kai. Like you think they'd be better at this? Instead, they're yelling at each other. It's like you guys are the self-proclaimed gods of PvP. Yeah, I can count. I know how many Exiles are in there. Well, it was a trauma, which is a rain, which was calling the wrong side of the Void Star door. And it's the Exiles that are bitching at everybody. Oh no, I'm sorry, it was the Cobra guys that was bitching at everybody. Still, you'd think they'd be a lot better at this. Should just let Cowboy Funk beat the shit out of him. Cowboy Funk controls. I thought those were the same guild. Guess they're not though. Whoa. Holy smokes. I think part of the thing is they all came here and none of them brought a damn healer. Wow. Bad group. If you're gonna do a pre-made with one of your super guilds, you should bring one of your super healers.
Connected.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
Hey.
Just logging on with Mr. Bob, getting all my crafting points to bank.
Sweet, we're kicking serious ass. I don't know if you looked at the score.
Yeah, just have the sort of 40,000 points into 7th, 8th. There's about 40,000 behind us.
Yeah, they're trying little by little.
Hopefully I'm going to finish chapter 1 pretty soon. My Jedi and
Get a damn companion.
Should finish chapter 1 about level 30.
No. Yeah.
If you're on level par.
Well, I can't remember who it was. I think it was talking to Estinio or something. It's like, why can't the ship bolster just bolster everybody to 55?
Yeah.
At least for the planet you're on. Just go to the planet you're on and immediately bolster the entire guild to 55. Something like that. You go park it above a flashpoint and bolster everybody to 55 and do the flashpoint. Why not? I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
What's the big frickin' deal? You pay 50 mil for something, it should do 50 mil worth of something.
Should do something.
Yeah. I mean, the bolster it gives is neat, but it doesn't... You can't take like a level 20 to a level 30. I mean, the bolsters doesn't help that level gap math.
No.
And that's what it needs to do. It needs to fix that level gap math. So there's all these like super groups queuing today. Like there's Republic Spec Force and there's Rain, more Rain, Cobra Kai's Exiles. They're terrible at PvP. All of them. They're all terrible at PvP. And I find it hilarious. And I can't remember who's saying it, but they're all solo queuing also. Or they're only queuing like in twos and stuff. And they have no coordination. They don't bring healers. They don't know how to call properly. It floors me.
He's nicked your speeder. You know your speeder with the front sort of closes around it.
Yeah. These things are nice.
Yeah. When the guy guy's got one.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. They're super cool looking speeders. This is the second group in a row with no healer.
Shocking.
Yeah. It is. All these super groups, you'd think they'd bring a damn healer. You'd think somebody would bring a healer.
You would. You would.
I mean, they've got, you know, hundreds of guild members in their freaking guilds, and they don't have a damn healer they can bring?
Oh yeah, they are racking up a few points. 8th place, will just put another 4k on, 3k on there.
Yeah, they're probably... Yeah, there's Dendari, actually. So, Dendari's in this group. They're on the other team.
Yeah.
And so I suspect what they're doing is what the Mandos were doing the other day, which is they grab everybody who's on and start PvPing.
Make it compulsory.
Yeah. They just blind invite and say we're PvPing right now. I don't give a shit if you can PvP or not.
Just get on and...
Yeah. Well, what if we lose? Oh, we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
But we're gonna...
It's not about winning or losing, it's about scoring conquest points.
Yeah. Because all they have to do is complete the match.
Yep. And stand in the corner and play tiddlywinks if you have to.
Yeah. And I've got plenty of videos of them doing that too.
Can't believe Lancer and Throttle's got half a mil each, really. Between those two characters, you've got half of our entire guild's conquest points all done. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, Lance has got 500,
I know.
502 and Thrall's got 416. So okay, there's 900,000.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a decent number. It's not as high as I wanted it to be. But just trying to show you guys and everybody else how it's done. It's you'd only need, seriously, two. If we had 2 more people pulling those numbers, we'd basically be number 1.
Oh yeah. You get a couple of players with a couple of ults and characters pulling an half a mil each, and yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy. At least on double crafting week. On GSF, it's not much harder. Now PvP is stupid because unless they redo the way it works, you don't get nearly as much. Even on a double PvP week, you still don't get as much.
No, because a normal match talking 20 minutes, half hour, aren't you?
Yeah, a bad match can take that long.
Yeah, and you're only going to get 500 points for it. Or double might get 1,000.
Well, and then same thing with those. You've got to win on those, and they're not counting trophies. At least they weren't last time. Whereas like on double GSF, they were counting trophies and wins and gameplay, and we were just stocking up amazing, ridiculous points for that. So yeah. At least we know we can stomp the living turd balls out of a double crafting week. So
I can't believe Brutes Guild, of all of its hype and we're going to stomp crafting, we've only got like 270,000 points.
yeah, and you can see how even if just one dedicated person, not even 2 dedicated people, but one, it's not going to get you on the leaderboard, but it's going to get you close enough to where the rest of the guild can inch
Just
their
the
way
minimum.
up.
Oh, the rest of the guild just
The
pulled in
25,000. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that much, so there's really no excuses. Except that people just don't want to learn it, which is what I'm finding is the case. And all the way back to PTS, where I got in that huge fight with that guy that's like, no, just go to Alderaan and we'll get conquest points. It's like, no, you won't. And I've heard that repeated so many times. Just go to the planet, fly the ship there, we'll get conquest points, go, now. What? No, that's not how it works. But like, I guess you can go into PvP, and you'll get some. The other thing I found is a lot of people, because the alphabetical order went and joined Zerka this week. Well, Zerka didn't get any bonus points, basically. So they joined Zerka, and they're thoroughly confused why they can't go do Zerka for points when they're conquesting Zerka and all this stuff. And it's like, well, it's not a very good system right now, so you have to read it.
Yeah, you have to do a little bit of investigation to find out what's going to call.
Yeah, you can't
get the best points. You can't just randomly pick one.
Yeah, you can't expect it to work because it's not. You know, even the next crafting one could be completely different from this crafting one. And so, and you know, the next PvP one could be completely different from this PvP one, the last PvP one. So you've got to sit there and try to figure it out. And I don't know. That's the only thing I can suggest. But the problem is, people just don't want to learn. Your dogs are talking.
Yeah. I think he's saying, "Step away from the food bowl, you bastard."
That is what he's saying. That is what he's saying.
Oh,
my
you
food bowl.
You little beauty. Someone's put those Warzone strategy things on there for 20k, for 25k.
Isn't that nice?
Each for 7.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I'll have all of them, thank you.
Yeah. And I get why they do it. It's because they don't have a supportive guild.
Mm.
But wow, they're basically just handing conquest points to the other guilds.
Buy the resources and make them that cheap.
Yeah, and that's cheaper than the resources would cost to buy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
By an insane amount. Yeah. Yeah,
So-
especially.
So if I go and get a few more of them, that's 4.
And that's what I was thinking. If we just stock up, we don't want to craft them after this, because
No.
obviously the crafting gives you a huge amount of points. But if you just go buy the freaking El Cheapo, I mean that's an insane amount of points. Fine, I'll watch the node. Jeez. Anyway, it's just boiling down to whether or not people want to learn the mechanics or not. It's just like everything else. You know, they go do ops and they expect...
They're
Hit them.
entitled.
Yeah.
It should just work. No.
Yeah, we should just be able to beat this because...
Yeah.
And the same thing with PvP. Like, we should be able to win because... It's like, no, it actually takes something to do it. It doesn't just come for nothing.
Right, let's just see. Right, doesn't reset. How long have I got before it resets? 15 hours, so I can make a few more. So I get you making a few more invasion forces.
Yeah, you just gotta remember to log back in before the
before
reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the other thing that I'm trying to remind everybody that I should have reminded everybody, but it's because everybody is taking all of the parts of this for granted. But I'm trying to get everybody dialed in. Oh wow, we beat them by like, what is it, 14 points or something? It's impressive. Hey, there's my conquest points. Woot woot. My conquest reward thingy. Hold on.
Right, let's have a look. Think about this properly, Connie. Oh,
Hello?